Hi guys, and welcome to part 2 of this Monster Hunter World tutorial. I'm your host Mr. B, and we're picking right up where we left off last time. So we've just accepted our quest to head into the ancient forest and go and hunt some jaguars. So we're just getting a few of the tutorial tips here, which I'm going to completely ignore and try and explain them to you myself. Really all you need to know is once you've accepted the quest from the handler there, the top left corner of the screen, not right now because obviously I'm going to use the lift, but that top left corner of your screen, it's just loading and it's going to let you know there when you're ready to depart on your mission. So in the meantime, this is going to be a staple of the game. Before we head out anywhere, we're going to go see our merchant buddy down in the trade yard. Now at this point, excuse me, at this point in the game, there's really no need to be doing this. I mean, as we'll find out very soon, you get an item box at the start of a mission anyway, which will give you the essentials that you need for it. This is really just kind of me trying to explain a good practice to get into for later on. Because if you look at some of the stuff that you can only get from this guy, I mean, like the potion, the antidote, the Astera jerky, that you get given all that pretty much at the start of every mission. But this stuff right here, that is the good stuff. Trap tools. Now, if you want to actually capture your monsters rather than just annihilate them, you know, if you want to bring out your inner Attenborough, then that's how you want to do it. You want to get some traps in. You want to beat that sucker down until he's limping and trying to get away from you. It's kind of sad, really. And then set a trap and capture his ass. You get like way better perks for doing that than just killing him, and you learn a lot more about the creatures as well. So it's really worthwhile. If it's at all possible. I'm probably not going to do it now that I've explained all this. Anyway, we're ready to head out. As you see, we've got our message in the top corner there, like I was talking about earlier, ready to depart. So again, second good practice before you go on any mission. We're going to go see this dude, who we almost spoke to last time, but just carried it over for this little treat. Now please ignore the absolutely cringe dialogue that he's coming out with. Really, let me just translate that into grown-up talk for you. What this ninja chef cat, now that I say it, now even I say how ridiculous, what he's telling you is you want to eat before you go on any quest to bump your stats. Whichever stats you already have, you're going to want to boost them up before, depending on the fight, you're going to want to boost either all your health or all your stamina, or a little from column A, a little from column B. If you look at the top there, in the center column, the top box, and that tells you the perks that every meal has to offer you. Obviously they all have different prices. At this point, it's not really money's no object. You pick a meal, you get this delightful little animation. Oh yeah. So now we know that before we head out on our next quest, we already have a leg up. Good to know. But yeah, we're gonna learn stuff about the bosses before we fight them as the game goes on, and it's in learning that you're gonna know sort of, is this a heavy hitter boss? Is this a boss that I'm gonna need? Is it gonna last longer? Am I gonna need more stamina for this one? You see what I'm saying? Like I say, at this point it's all kind of moot because you know, going to fight jaguars, it's not yeah, it's not a big deal, as we're very soon about to find out.
Consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate
Just let her explain some of the rules here.
Let's check them out.
So, objective is to eliminate a specified number of jaguars. We know where they hang out from our last encounter, so we're going to head straight there pretty much.
Check it out? Rule number 2. Use the supply
Go
box.
test out these matched slicers. Sounds like a euphemism somehow. I don't know.
And decide what you should take along.
So yeah, the supply box that I just mentioned when we were at the merchant. Yeah, this is kind of a, this is your essentials that the game gives you before you head out on a quest. So extra health potions. I'm sure you can imagine what they are for. And really worth keeping in mind with those as well.
Want to get going?
As was explained in the previous video, if you find any honey on your travels and you collect that, then you can combine that with your potions to make mega potions. You know, like regular potions, but mega.
Be careful.
Anyway, we're heading out here. Go find some lizards to chop up, I guess. Now you see that green kind of flash across the screen there? That's a game mechanic called scout flies, which is, I guess within the lore of the game, they're kind of, they track a scent and show you where to go. But really, it's just a big old arrow for us, telling you which direction you should be heading in. I'm just quickly assigning a few hotkeys here for potions and what have you. Again, not that we're going to need them on this mission, because it's easy biscuits. Yep, scout flies just shooting off there, showing you points of interest and the general direction that we should be going in. But we know that already.
When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
So a bit of dancing around with the blades there, just testing them out. Whoop. Yep. Go back and collect one of those bad boys. You find herbs, you make potions, you find honey, you make mega potions. These are just some of the side crafting elements of the game. Besides the big stuff, which we're going to get to before the end of this video.
Over here. The dual blades are close range.
Let's go creeping in. Yep, there they are.
Demon mode is super strong, but it eats up stamina.
Okay.
A pack of
Not really much of a need for tactics here, I don't think.
See how you hold up when you're on your own.
But just get a lay of the land before we go charging in there. And let's do this, boys. Now, when they're just grouped together like that, you can kind of just go charging in. If you're going for more of a one-on-one approach, you can use the old faithful lock-on to an enemy trick. Just click your right analog stick down, and you'll be able to use your left one to scroll through which enemy you want to actually fight. But yeah, as you can see, already making short work of these dudes.
They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can.
I only have to kill a total of 7, so... Okay, so here's another major practice of the game. Once you have, doesn't matter how big or how small they are, once you've felled an enemy, then you get straight in there and get harvesting.
Over here.
Find some stuff for our slinger. Yeah, we do actually have a slingshot thing equipped. I don't think I'll use it in this video, but it'll for sure come in handy later. Okay, so we only taken down 2 of the 7 that we have to get all together. I will apologise in advance for this. It was a bit embarrassing. It takes far too long to do this because I accidentally hit demon mode instead of, well, pickaxe mode. But much like the monster parts, stuff like this ore outcrop, it's all good, man. Gonna be using that to make some stuff. Okay, so this little area that we've got here with the, this is where we're going to do most of our killing. And you see these little kind of like floating, like light bug type things. You managed to hit one of those, as I'm about to do.
Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head
Come
on.
on, come on. There it is. So you just like stun all of these poor suckers. And it's game time. Yep. Slay without mercy. It's 5 of 7. See if I can get over there to that other little natural trap. Boom. And we should be wrapping this up about now. There it is.
Okay, let's head home and report back to the old man.
Okay, so you'll notice now, although the mission is complete, you'll notice there's now a countdown clock in the middle of the screen, which regrettably for some reason doesn't go second by second. It only goes 10 seconds at a time. But that is how long you've got to do some emergency harvesting of this area before we get taken out of there. So quickly, any enemies that you've taken out, just quickly dash around there, harvest as much as you can in the time that you've got left. Because this is all stuff that's gonna come in handy. I mean, maybe not so much right now for the armor, but for weapons, for sure. So you see that time is almost up. Just grab as much as you can while not being further injured. Alrighty. Quest number 1, tick done. So here you get all the rewards. Again, this is all stuff that's going to go into our gearbox, and we're going to be able to use to craft later on. So rather than just doing those one by one, let's just take the lot. Thanks very much. We've got some monster bones, some scales, all kinds of good shit in there. Here's our stats for the end. And you see our Pelico, which is our little cat buddy. He's leveled up, so he's going to be more effective in the fights now. You know, it's all good. So I just left this little cutscene in. Such as it is. These amazing, like, Japanese to Western cutscenes where they don't even bother with the dialogue. They just have like, yes, great job. So anywho, ta-da! Right, okay, so officially I've now succeeded in what I wanted to do. If you've got this far, then you can now play online with other players, and that means me. Not now, obviously, because I've got another 2 or 3 of these videos to do first. I want to at least get up to Anjanath on the series, and that means doing a buttload of side quests, leveling myself up, taking out that big scaly boy that we met earlier. So, you know, I got a fair bit to do, but I'm down. Alright, so on to the final part of our video here. And regrettably, it's not as interesting as watching a monster hunt, but this is essential stuff. Like this, I mean, what I've tried to do in this video is take you all the way through the stages of a mission, which is accepting the quest, seeing the merchant, doing the job, harvesting the gear, and then going to the smithy. And that is your basic template for how to succeed in this game. You know, you're constantly killing bigger and better stuff, so you're constantly harvesting better parts, building better gear, fighting bigger monsters. It's yeah. As I said last time, it sounds like a drag, and somehow it manages to be fun as shit. So we've gone from we've harvested all that gear, we got given all that stuff at the end of the mission, gone to the smithy here, and he's given us some stuff as well, so, you know, some free parts to craft some stuff just to kind of get us on the table. Now we don't have to worry about armor, or at least I don't in this playthrough, because I got given this wicked set at the start, which is, well, it's not wicked, but it's definitely better than I'd be able to craft for a little while. So I can essentially look at everything that I've harvested, I can look at putting into weapons. So the dual slicers that we have, if you saw the whole tree down the side there, they were all different types of components that you can harvest, and we've only unlocked like a few of them. There's like ore and bone, I think. Let's have a look there. Defender, ore, bone, yeah. So you can then go into those if you decide to upgrade, sort of, let's say on the bone tree, harvesting more bones, monster bones, turning those into gear. That's what you'd be looking to do. As I said, we don't really need to worry about armor at this stage. Like, I'm not sure if this armor is given to everyone. Shit, if it's not, then I'll come back and we'll tackle armor in a later vid. Like I say, for now, it's all about the weapons, my friend. So, yup. Let's get out of that. Get into the good stuff. Armor, yes. Well, I'll just show you sort of, this would be where you would upgrade your armor. But we're not going to be doing that. Yeah, there's your 4 different basic sets that you've got access to at the moment. And by harvesting parts, you can upgrade your helm, chest piece, boots, gauntlets, etc. Oh, I really wish I hadn't said that. That's just how you can, like, I just put that up for comparison. Like the Guardian gear that I was given, like nothing I can build for a while will compete with that. So let's just focus on beefing up those slices. So I'm going to go here into the bone hatchets, which is the bone tree that we have unlocked. Already got those. Defender chainsaws. Now look at that does top damage and has the highest rate of sharpness of those available weapons. So already, in terms of the damage that we can deal from first hunt to second hunt, we've already taken a massive leg up there. Like a massive leap forward, I should say, not a leg up. So, sorry if that was a bit tedious, but like I say, this is all just essential. Like you will learn that better yourself than I could probably ever teach you in a video. But it's something that I wanted to touch on, like I say, just as part and parcel of that routine. Accept the quest, see the merchant, do the job, go to the smithy, upgrade your gear, repeat. And finally, just before we finished, this is really just a kind of a personal choice, but you can go into your settings here and head armor, like so. You don't have to be looking at me wearing that goofy ass helmet all the time. You have it without, and I still have the reduced damage as if I was wearing it. So just a little personal preference there, but what the hell. So that's about it for this video, guys. Nothing else we really need to touch on. I guess it's a peace out from me, and I'll catch you on the next hunt. This is Mr. B. I'll see you next time.